Have you ever stared at yourself in the mirror, shirtless, brushing your teeth one morning, and silently asked yourself, "What happened to me?" You remember the man you once were, full of energy, full of desire. Back then, getting an erection didn't require thought. It was automatic, almost annoying at times. And now, it feels like some distant memory, like a part of you quietly disappeared. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. The silence of aging affects more than your joints, your eyesight, or your energy. It impacts your masculinity, your ability to feel like a man. And here's the thing no one tells you. Most men over 60 silently accept this decline, believing it's normal, inevitable, and irreversible. But that is not the truth. The reality is, nature still has powerful secrets. And today, I'm going to reveal one of the most overlooked, most affordable, and completely natural solutions that can literally wake up your manhood. A natural oil that, when applied daily below the belt, has been shown to increase blood flow, sensitivity, and even firmness without any pills, surgeries, or awkward conversations. Hi, I'm Dr. Nora, a urologist and sexual wellness expert for men over 60. For the last 18 years, I've worked with thousands of men just like you. Men who thought their best days were behind them until we made small but powerful changes. And in today's video, we're going to talk about one of those changes. I'll walk you through what this oil is, how it works, what science says about it, and how to safely use it to regain your sexual vitality. But before we dive into the details, I want you to do one thing. If you're a man over 60 who is tired of pills that don't work, tired of feeling embarrassed about your performance, or simply want to feel confident again, then subscribe to this channel because every week I share powerful, proven strategies designed specifically for older men without the fluff, the shame, or the gimmicks. Now let's begin. Let me start by telling you a story of someone you probably know, but don't realize. His name is Rajan. Rajan is 64, retired, living in Pune. After 35 years of working in finance, he finally had time for himself. But instead of enjoying retirement, he found himself avoiding his wife. He loved her, but the desire just wasn't there anymore. Worse, when they did try to connect, his body didn't respond. He described it as feeling numb down there. He tried pills. They gave him headaches and a flushed face. He stopped. Then, through a friend, he came to my clinic. We did tests. His testosterone was okay. Not great, but not the issue. His blood flow, however, told another story. Like many men, his circulation was weak. His pelvic floor muscles had weakened, and his skin sensitivity had reduced, all of which combined into one devastating truth. His body had forgotten how to become aroused. But here's where things turned around. I introduced Rajan to a routine, a natural oil-based massage protocol designed to restore blood flow, rejuvenate nerve endings, and encourage nitric oxide release. Within weeks, he was seeing progress. By week 6, his wife said he was like a new man. So, what was this miracle oil? Let me be clear, no oil is magic. But some oils contain compounds that dramatically support the underlying systems responsible for erections. The one we used with Rajan, and that I recommend to thousands of my patients, is extra virgin cold-pressed black seed oil. You might have heard of black seed oil for immunity or digestion. But did you know it's also a powerful vasodilator? That means it widens your blood vessels. Black seed oil contains thimaquinone, a compound that improves circulation and reduces inflammation. When applied directly to the base of the penis and the surrounding perineum daily, it promotes better blood flow, helps repair damaged vessels, and can even improve sensation over time. Think of it like this: your erectile tissues are like a sponge. When you're younger, they expand easily with blood, but with age, those tissues become stiff, dry, and less responsive. Black seed oil softens, nourishes, and retrains that tissue. Now, here's how to use it safely. First, make sure you're using pure cold-pressed black seed oil, not a mixed version or capsule. Apply 4 to 5 drops in the palm of your hand. Gently warm it up between your palms. Then, while standing or lying down comfortably, massage it in a circular motion around the base of the shaft, not on the head or tip, moving gently toward the perineum, the area between the scrotum and anus. This is important. You want the oil absorbed near the blood vessel clusters and nerve endings, not just the skin. Do this every night for 10 minutes, ideally after a warm shower when your pores are open and circulation is already active. After application, lie down for a few minutes, relax, and let it absorb. There is no need to wash it off unless you experience irritation. Most men report a warm, tingling feeling within the first week. That's a sign of reactivation. Now you might be wondering, is there any science behind this? Yes. A 2022 clinical trial published in the Journal of Phytomedicine showed that topical application of thymoquinone-rich black seed oil improved penile blood flow and sensitivity in men over 55. Another study out of Iran found that men who massaged black seed oil for 6 weeks had significantly better nocturnal erections and self-reported firmness compared to the control group. And here's why it works. Erections depend on 3 things: proper blood flow, nitric oxide signaling, and responsive nerve endings. With age, all 3 diminish, but black seed oil impacts all 3 positively. It reduces local inflammation, encourages nitric oxide synthesis, and supports nerve health. Now, I know many men worry about oils causing irritation or affecting their partner. Good news, black seed oil is antimicrobial and hypoallergenic for most people. But to be safe, always do a patch test first. Apply a small drop to your inner arm and wait 24 hours. If there's no redness or itching, you're good to go. And yes, it's safe to use even if you're taking blood pressure medications or managing diabetes, but always speak with your doctor first, especially if you have skin conditions. Before I continue, let me remind you that everything I'm sharing today is part of a natural, non-pharmaceutical approach to male sexual wellness. It is not a replacement for medical treatment, but a powerful complement to your daily self-care. And if you want to stay on this journey with me and learn more techniques like this, subscribe to Health Guru 360 right now. Because coming up next, we'll talk about how to supercharge this oil routine by combining it with simple 2-minute pelvic floor activations that triple its results. So, now that you understand the power of black seed oil and how it can stimulate blood flow and revitalize sensation, let's take it to the next level. Because while the oil is effective on its own, I want to show you how to multiply its effects naturally by combining it with 3 powerful habits that I teach my private clients, men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, who are seeing noticeable improvements in their firmness, confidence, and connection with their partner. These habits are simple. They don't require equipment, pills, or a gym, but they supercharge circulation, boost nitric oxide production, and retrain your body to respond like it did decades ago. And when done alongside the daily black seed oil massage, they can help you wake up with morning erections again, experience stronger intimacy, and regain your natural masculine energy. So let's begin with the first one. Habit one is something I call the morning pump walk. Most men don't realize that walking is not just good for your heart, it's vital for your erection health. You see, blood flow in the groin and pelvic area becomes stagnant when we sit for too long, especially with age. The arteries that feed blood into the penis are small and sensitive. If they don't get daily stimulation, they narrow, harden, and become less responsive. But a simple 15-minute brisk walk in the morning, right after you apply your black seed oil, activates those vessels. It sends fresh oxygenated blood to the lower body. Think of it like priming a pump. The more you walk, the more active those tiny arteries become, and over time, they expand, strengthen, and deliver more blood during arousal. It's free, it's easy, and it's one of the most underrated erection therapies I've ever seen. One of my clients, Mukesh, age 67, told me after 3 weeks of doing the oil massage at night and the pump walk in the morning, he felt tingling and sensitivity that he hadn't felt in years. That's the power of blood flow. The second habit is pelvic floor activation. These are exercises specifically designed to strengthen the muscles responsible for controlling erections and ejaculation. You might have heard of them as Kegels, but the version I recommend is targeted for men. When done properly, they not only improve hardness, but also increase how long you can maintain it. Here's the technique. After you apply your oil in the evening, lie flat on your back, knees bent. Tighten the muscles you would use to stop urination midstream. Those are your pelvic floor muscles. Hold for 5 seconds, then release. Do this 10 times. Rest and repeat 3 sets. Over time, increase to 15-second holds. When you combine this with a massage, you're literally rebuilding the muscular support system of your erection. And remember, these are the same muscles that begin to atrophy after age 60, unless we activate them. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter with techniques designed for men your age. Now let's talk about the third habit, and this one is often overlooked: breathing, specifically nitric oxide breathing. You see, nitric oxide is the molecule that tells your blood vessels to expand. Without enough of it, erections become weak. But your body naturally produces nitric oxide in your nasal passages when you breathe correctly. Here's a simple technique. Sit in a quiet place. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 to 8 seconds while humming gently. That hum vibrates your sinuses and increases nitric oxide release. Do this for 5 minutes after your massage or walk. It might sound silly, but multiple studies, including a 2020 paper from the International Journal of Impotence Research, show that daily nitric oxide breathing can increase endothelial function and erection quality in men over 60. Now let's talk results. What should you realistically expect if you follow this protocol daily for 4 to 6 weeks? In week 1, you may notice increased warmth and sensitivity in your groin. That's your circulation waking up. By week 2 or 3, many men report stronger spontaneous arousal, more fullness during stimulation, and even morning wood. By week 4 to 6, you're retraining your body to respond naturally, without pills or pressure. And remember, This isn't about turning into a teenager again. It's about restoring your own natural rhythm, function, and confidence. One of my patients, Harish, age 71, summed it up perfectly. He said, I feel like I'm finally back in the driver's seat, not just physically, but emotionally too. Before I wrap up, let me give you a few advanced tips. These are optional, but they can elevate your results. First, combine black seed oil with a drop of vitamin E oil. This boosts skin health and absorption. Second, try red light therapy. A few minutes of low-level infrared light exposure near the groin can increase nitric oxide and cellular repair. It's expensive, but very effective. Third, eat a handful of walnuts or pomegranate seeds daily. These foods increase L-arginine and help with blood vessel dilation. And finally, avoid tight underwear. Seriously, compression around the groin restricts blood flow and damages delicate nerve endings. Choose loose, breathable cotton, especially at night. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Doctor, Nora, I've tried things before. Why would this work? And I get it. The industry has failed older men. They push pills. They shame natural aging. They ignore the power of daily self-care. But here's the truth. Your body wants to heal. It wants to function. It just needs the right signals, the right support, and the right approach. And that's what this protocol provides. So here's what I want you to do now. Commit to this. For the next 30 days, apply the oil. Do your morning pump walk. Activate your pelvic floor. Breathe with purpose. Give your body the chance it deserves. And if you found this video valuable, subscribe to Health Guru 360 and share it with someone who needs it. You have nothing to lose and everything to regain. I'm Dr. Nora. And remember, you're never too old to feel young again. You just need the right guidance and a little bit of oil.